Welcome back to Crusader Kings 3. Today we're going to be carrying on with our Kingdom of Ireland playthrough, and it feels like it's been a while since I've been able to say that. Hopefully the voice is sounding okay here. It is back. It's still a little painful, but it is back, so that's a good thing. But carrying on from last episode, at the end of the last episode, we did manage to form Irish insularism, so we're probably going to have to deal with the aftermath of that today. I think most of Ireland, in fact all of Ireland, is slowly converting to the new religion, and if we go over to Wales, they are also converting. One thing I did notice just now when I popped into the game to have a look, we do have some Asatru over here, so that would be the Danelaw. We're going to have to eradicate that eventually. But yeah, I think this episode we're going to have to be dealing with the aftermath of the new religion here, which is all fun and games. How old are we as well? We're currently 50 years old, so I think we've got plenty of years left. Can we hold court? I don't think we can currently hold court, can we? No. We could donate to charity. We could take a vow to poverty. I think that's something to do with our religion. Money is the root of all evil. While I cannot feasibly give everything away and remain High King, I can vow to give a portion of my income away each month. We gain the vow of poverty, and it does give us some extra piety per month as well as clergy opinion. But do we actually need piety anymore? I don't think we do. We've reformed the religion, so I won't take the vow of poverty just yet. I don't think that's too necessary. One thing I am looking forward to, though, is definitely possibly getting exalted among men, because maybe we could do then a big war against the Danelaw here to finally kick them out of the British Isles. I don't think we can host feasts or anything, so that's good as well. Are we building anything in Dublin? We currently are not. However, I don't think, we don't have the necessary technologies to upgrade Dublin. So what should we do? We could upgrade Leinster, because that's right next to Dublin. It would be nice to keep hold of that. In fact, I think I might do that. If we upgrade the fort here to level 2, that could be useful. It's only going to take 198 gold is a lot. Maybe we'll just save up a little bit. Let's go ahead and unpause though, so things can start happening. But yeah, hopefully everyone had a good Christmas. We can imprison some criminals. That's because we changed males can now not fornicate. There we go. Realm will lose land when the vassal dies. That's going to be a problem. Duke Tyke now has 84 opinion of us, so that's looking good. I don't think he's going to do anything. And we can now vassalize High Chieftain Ivar II from the Isles. That would be a huge addition here to our land. Now, the problem with him... Oh, has he converted his culture? He's Insular Gaelic. Now, if we offer him vassalage, maybe he would convert to Irish insularism as well. That would be a huge area of land to gain under our control. We might even be able to form an empire soon. In fact, I think I might actually go for this. Who was your father? Your father was Asatru Norse. Your mother was Insular Gaelic, though. Okay. And her parents were... her father was Asatru Norse. Insular Norse. So she is... They do come from the Norse. However, this guy has converted to Insular Gaelic. I think I might be willing to offer him vassalage here. Let's go ahead and offer that. Let's see if he accepts it. He should there. And there we go. Greetings, my benevolent liege. I accept your gracious offer of vassalization. There we go. Excellent. So we go ahead and pause here. One of my prisoners has died in my dungeons. That's good. If we look here, Ireland is definitely spreading. Not only have we spread to Wales here, we do have some Welsh people here now, but we also have spread to Scotland. The good thing, though, is that the leader is Gaelic, and I am trying to keep the cultures alive here, just like the predominant ruler here is Welsh. So that's all looking good. Now we do have some pop-ups. We can vassalize again. Who is this guy? Insular Norse Gael. Mon. Okay. I think we're going to do that. Let's go ahead and offer him vassalage as well, because he did help us in a few wars. If he wants to be my vassal, then so be it. I think that's a good thing there. Now, can this guy... Would you be good at anything? You have 14 stewardship. Let's see. Duke Lesvo has 18 stewardship. And I do like Duke Les. So I think we can't offer you a place on the council, sadly. Now, how many... Reclaim Britannia. Oh, what's this? These lands were once ruled by Celts, and the significance and influence of the culture is once again spreading throughout the lands. As more men and women embrace the Celtic tongue and culture, it is only right to make it official. So all counties in Britannia gain Reclaimed Britannia for 10 years. Promote culture, Celtic cultures only, plus 75% speed. The culture in Dublin changes to Irish. We're already Irish. You gain the nickname, that word. The requirements, though, you completely control the region of Britannia. That's quite big. And all of your powerful vassals have a culture with a Brythonic or Goidelic heritage. Maybe reclaiming Britannia is something we can go for then. And I think actually keeping these cultures is absolutely fine, yeah, because Welsh here is Brythonic. And we go up here, Gaelic is Goidelic, so that's all good. And then, of course, Irish is, Irish is also Goidelic. There we go. So I think that actually fits perfectly in line with trying to kick out the Norse here. And I think we will actually go and aim for that Reclaim Britannia as our new long-term goal here, maybe. We could found a new empire. However, I think if we found an empire, I don't think we can reclaim Britannia, right? Although this doesn't actually form an empire, so I think if we found an empire, we can still reclaim Britannia as well. So that's all good there. How far away are we from forming an empire here? Let's see. De jure part, the Empire of Britannia. There we go. We need 75 de jure counties. We only have 32. Oof. We're not that close to battle. But there we go. Greetings, my benevolent liege. I accept your gracious offer of vassalization. There we go. So Mon has also joined our ranks. Let's go ahead and see if he has any good stats. He does have 17 intrigue here. Let's go ahead and look at our council. Our current spy master does have 20 intrigue. However, she's not... you're not a powerful vassal either, are you? You are a member of my family, though. You are my nephew. Who are you to me? You're just... you're a lowborn. I might actually give my nephew the spy master role here. They did help me in the war a little bit as well. There we go. My nephew, vassal, and champion. I will go ahead and make you my spy master. 69 opinion on me. Let's actually start swaying him. I don't want my spy master to dislike me too much. The trappings of majesty. I stand above my subjects as a sovereign ruler, unequalled in the realm. Dressing the part with resplendent garments and jewelry would serve as a subtle reminder to everyone that I am in charge. Let's see, so we can... Local fashions have symbolic meaning. So we risk losing some prestige, but we would gain traditional raiment for 5 years. Gives us +2 diplomacy and +1 stewardship. Or I do not need things to legitimize my rule. I think embracing the local tailoring, let's say, should be a good idea. Let's go ahead. Local fashions have symbolic meaning. Local fashion, that's the word I was looking for. We failed though. I acquire a boring and unimpressive outfit. You spend 75 prestige. That's a shame. Just like real life, it doesn't look like I'm able to dress too well here. But let's see, my son is doing well. My second son is almost 16. He's currently 15, so he's going to come of age soon. However, I need to go ahead and take a look at my daughters. Another prisoner just died in our dungeons. We can declare more wars. Let's go ahead and wait on that, though. So my player heir is now my firstborn daughter, because we do have new succession laws. And I realized I didn't think this was a matrilineal marriage, but it actually is. Because if we go in here... let's just say, wait, do I have an unmarried daughter? So she isn't betrothed. So if I do matrilineal, let's just propose this. You can see it has this. Yeah. So it has the gender sign under the second ring. So if I go back here, I think this is matrilineal. However, if I go to my second daughter, this isn't matrilineal. So our succession is actually pretty safe here. Which is good. They don't actually have any children, though, and she's already 27. So that could be a bit of a problem. Why is that? They are in each other's court. Do you have any children? You don't have any children or concubines. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what's going on there. Hopefully they do have a few children. Otherwise, our succession could be over very quickly. And then what we really want is to pass absolute tribal authority as well. How close are we to that? In 1 year, we can hopefully pass absolute tribal authority. And speaking of my second son, there we go. Failchad comes of age. With his coming of age, my tuition of Failchad is at an end. With sufficient tutelage, even a child that has displayed little natural inclination towards scholarship, such as Failchad, can come to truly understand any subject. An avid learner, he has become quite the purveyor of knowledge, and has proven himself fully capable of structuring advanced theoretical and theological arguments. So he does have that 3-star education trait there for that +6 learning and plus 30% monthly lifestyle experience. Very nice. He only has 8 learning though. We should probably go ahead and find him a marriage. Let's go ahead and pause the game. Now I think what we would want here is a nice alliance. Now, what could we get? 3 is a bit too young. What about her? She is Gaelic. Potential alliance with the Kingdom of Alba. Let's go ahead and see who her father is. Her father is the King of Alba. That's very good. And she is the oldest daughter. However, they do have a son. If I was able to remove this son... but we are just, so we can't really do that, can we? But if something were to happen to his son, of course not us, not from our doing, then that could be very good for our dynasty in future. That's our firstborn son, there we go. So let's go to our second son. I think we will go ahead and get that alliance with Alba, because we don't currently have one. So let's go ahead and marry... like this. They will accept this, and they do both gain prestige. So let's go ahead and send the proposal. That does seem like a very good match there. And there we go. Alliance formed with King Constantine IV, Macdomnor of Alba. To the benevolent High King Fairchad of Ireland, I gladly accept your marriage proposal. Your son Fairchad and my daughter Cuman will be joined in holy matrimony. May God grant them long life and many children. Excellent. There we go. So we do have more alliances here. We're not allied with England, although the succession of England isn't looking too strong either. So there we go. We can ask our head of faith for gold, so let's go ahead and do that. I think spending our piety for gold is definitely a good thing to do right now. Sweden is still in here. Now, I do have a daughter here. However, I don't think we have enough reputation to gain a matrilineal marriage with England. What if we turn off matrilineal and we go to alliance power? I think it's this guy. We could here marry the firstborn son of the current King of England. And that way we would get an alliance with England. And not only that, but we would have dynasty members then. More dynasty members in England, because we already do have some. In fact, I think I will go this way. So this guy's currently 7. My daughter's 5, so the age is somewhat similar as well. In fact, but isn't this daughter inheriting some land? Ah, that's the problem actually. If we go over here, now we go to succession. The thing here, we're already... where is the youngest daughter? She's not actually in the... She's not actually in line for anything for some reason. All children inherit equally. There's nothing here about age limit. Maybe when she gets a little bit older, she will be entitled to some land. She's 5 years old at the moment. Let's just wait a tiny bit on that one. And there we go. So my son here, I think that's my firstborn son. I think so. My daughter-in-law Etrad has given birth to a daughter. Since the little one is a part of my dynasty, she should be blessed with a good name. Let's go ahead and give her Stephania. There we go. Stephania. I'm not quite sure how you pronounce that. May you grow strong and wise. Our dynasty is growing. And greetings to the High King Feljad of Ireland. I have considered your plight. I decided to grant your request. May these funds help you spread true faith in your lands. I will use this wealth wisely. I will indeed. There we go. And a hook on us has expired. That's always nice as well. I was about to do something, and then the Pope distracted me. What was I about to do? I've actually completely forgotten. I think it was something to do with faith as well. But I have completely forgot. Ah, this is something I can do, though. Maybe I can demand conversion now. Let's see. He might accept. Let's go ahead and demand conversion of our new vassals. 79% might convert. If they can convert to Irish insularism, that would be a great help to us. Greetings, my charming liege. I would gladly join you in your exaltation, but the sheer cost of refurbishing abbeys and proselytizing among my peasants. If you were to help pay for these efforts, I am more than willing to pray for your God. So we give him 50 gold, but he does convert to Irish insularism, as well as family members that he employs. So, 50 gold. I think I will pay the gold there. And our second, the vassal in charge of the Isles, is saying the same thing. So let's go ahead and give him 50 gold too. And then if we look at the map here, there we go. You can see the green lines here showing that they are converting to Irish insularism. So that's good as well. The religion is slowly spreading through our realm. It's really nice that these guys wanted to become vassals, actually. I'm quite surprised by that. You can designate a guardian for Bridget. So Bridget is now old enough to become a guardian. So I now wonder if she's old enough to be in line for titles. Let's see. She wants to be a diplomat or intrigue. You do have 5 diplomacy. Let's go ahead and keep you on diplomatic focus here. And I will actually go ahead and educate you. And I think I might be the best option here. Yeah, 27 diplomacy. And I do have some good traits. So let's go ahead and start educating our youngest daughter here. Let's go ahead and check the succession as well. She's still not in line for any titles. I really do wonder why that is the case. Now, we could. Do we have any peace treaties here? Truces. We don't have any truces. Now, what I wonder is, can we kick out the Danelaw? They don't have many powerful allies, do they? They have one, but we heavily outnumber them, even without any of our allies. The problem here, though, is I would probably want to do either a Holy War for Kingdom, which costs 370... Okay, that's actually not a lot. 375 piety, or... but the problem with that is all of the vassals are... They become my vassals, or I could invade the kingdom and I seize all titles within his realm, belonging to the de jure, to the target title, and all occupied counties outside of it. Now, the problem with this one is it costs 1,000 prestige, which is fine, it's doable. However, we need to be exalted among men, which we're currently not. So hopefully we can gain some prestige here. And we can invade the kingdom of the Danelaw. I think that would be very beneficial to us. It looks like they're actually fighting Lancaster at the moment. Hopefully they don't grow too much. That would be problematic. We could go raiding. Although I don't think raiding is really within the modern culture of our kingdom now. So let's progress time a little bit and see what kind of shenanigans we can get ourselves into. We are close to unlocking city planning, I think. 17 years, still quite a while away. We do manage to sway our new vassal there, so that's nice as well. Let's see, our council all has good opinion of us. Let's go ahead and look at our vassals. Is there anyone who really hates us? The vassal who's in charge of the Isles, he doesn't really like us. He's at -1. In fact... let's go ahead and sway him. Everyone else has quite a good opinion of us, other than himself. So if we can sway him, that should really limit any factions that can rise against us. We can unlock a new perk as well. Writing history. You can take the commission epic decision. A decision that lets a character trade gold for prestige by commissioning a family epic. That sounds perfect. Right, let's go ahead and do that. And if we go ahead, and let's see, where is it? Is it the commission artifact? Although I need to just pass a little bit of time before it activates. Ah, commission epic. There we go. Pay gold for prestige and possibly renown. So let's... Oh, we have to keep this menu open. There we go. My family history contains many tales of great success and honor. If any of those were composed into a single story, it would certainly reflect very well on myself. Once the epic is complete, you gain 150 prestige. You may receive a family epic artifact, and you are likely to get a better result if you have extra money to spend. So let's go ahead, and every 10 years we can do this, so maybe we can get off 2 if we're lucky. But let's go ahead and start composing our family epic here. And there we go, we have our first event in the chain. What I need is a classical tale of the grandeur of my family. A song about the origins of Eggenacht Rifland dynasty and how we are destined for greatness. I only need someone who knows how to tell a story. I assume the most expensive one here is probably the best. So Abner, the accomplished storyteller. Let's see, he does have 25 learning. He's a monk and an insightful thinker. He sounds like he could write a good story. We're going to pay him 100 gold here and a high chance of an exceptional epic. A family epic written... Let's see, I think it just gives greater bonuses than a normal epic. There we go. So let's go ahead and pay him 100 gold to write our family epic. So good job we have a bill of gold saved up here so we can spend on things like this. And there we go, we gain some perspective. My family epic seems to be progressing well, and some lines already sound like they will be quoted for decades to come. But Abner has a lot of questions about the focus of the story. It would be easier to answer if he wrote it all first, then I could tell him what I dislike about it. But he insists he needs answers now. Let's see. It should focus on me and my dynasty. I would gain more personal prestige. It is a family history, so be generous. I would gain more renown when the epic is done. We'll tell the story as truthful as possible. Gain some piety. Now. I know we want the prestige, but I think it's a family history. We do want to roleplay, don't we? And I think we've actually had quite a good story so far. Of course, with my late father having his head ripped off, plenty of vengeance, some cool interactions with the Vikings and such. So yeah, let's see. It is a family history, so be generous, and we will gain some more renown because of that as well. Of course, we did give out some prestige there, but that's okay. It would be nice to have a good family epic here. So let's see. We're getting some nice gold. And there we go. Family epic, an inconvenience. With Abner no longer at my court, it is difficult for him to continue his work on my family epic. Thankfully, my bards will be ready to pick up the slack. Wait, why did he go? I am sure they would do well enough. Oh dear. You know when you're reading a book, and the book is really entertaining, and it drags you in, and then it just has a really bad final chapter. I feel like this is what's about to happen here, and a lot of things just happened. My councillor Failchad died of old age, so my vassal also died. We've spent 50 piety here because of my archbishop's poor learning skill, and the alliance with Failchad has also ended because of this. So now who owns his lands? I think it's the High Chiefdom of Meath, right? And there we go. Was it the High Chieftain of Meath? I'm starting to lose track of stuff now. I don't think it was. Let's see. Powerful vassals expect council position, though. We do need a new chancellor. So let's see. My vassal here, High Chiefess Kagt. She does want to become... Well, she is my vassal. And in fact, she is a powerful vassal as well. So having her in my council would probably be beneficial. So let's go ahead and assign her. She does have the good stats to fill the position as well. So I think that's an easy choice. And it is now nice to see a few more females in our council as well. Of course, because we changed the religion, that does give us that possibility now. So that's all good. And there we go. Family epic. Pride of the family. My nephew, Jarl Rognavoda, seems to be the latest person to have listened to excerpts from my family epic. Your great-great-grandmother was a fascinating and resourceful figure, he tells me. If we let it be known that you are even half as underhanded as she, people would think twice before acting against you. Let's see. The blood of the snake is flowing in my veins. We gain dread. On completion, you receive a family epic book artifact, which improves hostile scheme resistance. That could be good. And we gain some lifestyle experience. Or we claim she was honourable and upstanding and gain some prestige. I think the second makes more sense. The book isn't about me and my personal gain. The book is to honour my dynasty and our line and who we are and how we've come to be where we are with the Kingdom of Ireland. So let's go ahead and claim she was honourable and upstanding. And of course we do have the benefit there of gaining some more prestige, which does help us. Let's see, we do have some more decisions here. We can hold a grand sacrifice. I don't like that idea. That's a pagan tradition. And I'm not going to do that. No. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. That must mean we have some Norse hanging around here. Or is it the Gaelic? It might be the Gaelics, actually. That might have sacrifices. I'm not a fan of that, though. We're not going to do that. We can create the Duchy of Iceland. Wait. Okay, it's not the Gaelic, it's the Norse. We somehow control Iceland. Okay. Right. So about that, let's go ahead and create the Duchy of Iceland. It only costs us 50 gold. It gives us 300 prestige. Let's go ahead and create that. There we go. So we now are in charge of Iceland, and we do hold too many duchies. Let's see, who owns this land? It belongs to the Isles. Who is this, though? I think I might go ahead and make him a duke, but that would make him equal. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and give you this title. Let's see, the High Chiefdom of Iceland. There we go. I will go ahead and give you that title. He will gain opinion on me as well, so that helps. And it keeps this guy under control of him, so we don't have too many vassals. Because having too many vassals can quickly become problematic when you're trying to keep everyone happy. It looks like we're having some civil war here as well. We'll have to see what happens with that. Honesty and perception. My Chancellor, High Chief Desmond, is listening to my family epic as it's slowly coming together. A lot of it is not very plausible, such as the part with the loyal horse, she tells me. On the other hand, who is to say what the past was like? If you're already doing embellishments, why not take it as far as we can? It is important that we tell a good story, or know it should be as true to life as possible. I think I want the second one here. We would gain some learning lifestyle experience. And on completion, you will receive a family epic book artifact which improves personal schemes success chance. Yes, let's it should be as true to life as possible. There we go. We're not here to feed lies across the realm. We do want to honor them. It's kind of funny that we have Iceland now. That really took me by surprise. Let's see, we can host a feast. I think we're going to save the feast. Let's wait until we have our family epic complete, and then we can host a feast. And we can read the epic to everyone who attends. I think it would be a nice ceremony as such. My steward, Duke Legs, comes to me excited with news. I have been listening to the latest part of your family epic, and my bards have discovered something very interesting. It seems that the lordship of Penlyn was never intended to be permanently in the hands of House Hastings Landyard. Isn't that you, though? Ah, no, that's not your house. Who is... No, wrong. Who is this? Duke Tyke. Ah, okay. Let's see. I could make a reasonable claim against Duke Tyke. Now, that would be good. However, Duke Tyke did convert to Welsh. And he is now converted to Irish insularism, so I think he's paid. Tyke would surely want to formalise the grant, increases feudal taxes to you. We can let this pass. Duke Tyke gains 30 opinion. Yes, I'm not interested in started a civil war in Wales. Not right now. We can let this pass, indeed. And my court jester has finally died. Oh no. male Corgis. He offered us plenty of laughs. He was one-legged and ugly at the end of his life there. 63 years old. How did he die? He died of old age on the 29th of December. There we go. That's quite sad. I will miss him. We had plenty of funny pop-ups with our court jester there. But sadly, he has passed on. And I think that's it's kind of symbolizing the ending times here of this generation. But let's go ahead and call a hunt. I will go ahead and call a hunt. That's absolutely fine. In fact, no. Let's go ahead and wait on that, because then we might not be able to afford on a feast. And there we go. We have an excellent epic. My bards have completed my family epic, and what a glorious song they have composed. It has high drama, more conjuries, and tense duels. Everything my family has been forged from is in there. Even the part with the loyal horse, seemingly so far-fetched, has become a touching moment outlining the destiny of my house. This might be the greatest song ever written. So we do gain the epic there as an artifact. We gain 75 prestige, and we also gain 75 renown. If we go ahead and look at the epic, a truly epic song of the glorious Eganact Rifland family, commissioned by High King Felchad and enriched by vibrant illustrations of his glorious ancestors and their deeds. The cover is wood that has been painted to display a repeating image of a majestic bird. So we gain 0.1 prestige per month, and also plus 12% personal scheme success chance. So there we go. This might be the greatest song ever written. Let's go ahead and claim that. But I think that's all we have time for today. At the start of next episode, we will host that feast to celebrate. But this episode, we did gain Ireland. We gained some land in Albert as well. And Mon is also under our control. So Ireland is growing. The kingdom is flourishing. We have embraced Irish insularism. And my voice has returned. Everything's going good. But thank you for watching, everyone. I will be back on Thursday with another Crusader Kings episode. And I will see you next time.